Namaste ji. I would like to share some things I've learned in my recent experiences. Recently I had a major heart attack, and the day before the major heart attack, clearly Bhagwan was telling me, there's something happening in your heart, go to a doctor. So my silly mind was saying, leave it, it must be something like gas, let it be. But that voice was so clear, it was so sure. So I slept, I did not go anywhere. I slept. Next day morning I woke up, had breakfast, sat for MMY class. After MMY class started, people shared their experiences. Severe pain started. A pain that is best that should not be described. Severe pain. You can't breathe. You can't even sit. I'm just lying down on the floor, gasping for air. And I'm telling my Bhagwan, while that MMY class is going on, I say, Bhagwan, calm this down. I'll go in the evening to doctor. Now Shri Bhagwan's voice, it was so strange inside. You could hear it being so urgent, so powerful. Bhagwan is saying, go now, go now, go now. That voice does not have any worry or panic in it, but it had so much urgency. You could really feel how much your Param Jyoti loves you when you're in trouble, and how much they want to help you. Param Jyoti kept telling me inside, go to doctor now. But my mind was, I didn't want to create a scene, because I was feeling I have to call the neighbors, it will become like a scene. It's a little embarrassing that I'm not well, take me to doctor. So my mind was saying, I'll go in the evening. Then that voice became very powerful. It said, I am telling you to go now. If you do not go now, I cannot help you. Then I woke up into senses and I was like, I don't want to be that fool who does not listen to the divine's voice. So your divine, what I learned is your divine helps you if you're willing to listen to the voice that is coming from inside. He loves you so much and he's wanting to help you. I told my divine, Bhagwan, I want to call for help, but this pain is so much, I can't even unlock my phone and call my neighbor. I was alone in the house. So Bhagwan said, I'm going to calm this down for 10 minutes. And then you do exactly what I say. I said, yes, Bhagwan. Bhagwan calmed it down. And as Bhagwan calmed it down, Bhagwan said, get up. Get the house keys. Get your mobile. Get your wallet. Call this neighbor. I was asking Bhagwan, where is that neighbor's number? Bhagwan said, go to WhatsApp. This is the name. Do a WhatsApp call. Step by step, Bhagwan guided me. And as soon as I called a neighbor who's not supposed to be there on Sundays, within 2 seconds he ran and came. Within 5 minutes, they had started me in the car to the hospital. Now while this pain is happening, Param Jyoti inside is strongly standing by with me. And Bhagwan is telling, it's like one parallel track is going on. This severe pain is going on, and another side, Param Jyoti's calm, confident voice is going on. So as soon as we reached the emergency ward, I said, I have chest pain. And they ran to put me onto the table and they started doing procedures on me. Now understand, a major heart attack can be extremely painful. You can lose your heart, your courage and all sense of, balance and mind, absolutely. But Bhagwan in this place was calmly asking me to tell them, you have no history of chest pain. So I sat there while these 10 stunned emergency team members are looking at me. They know I'm going through an major heart attack. I'm looking into their eyes and saying, I am diabetic. I have no BP. I have no history of this. And they're like, okay, let's do the procedure. As they were doing the procedure to try and revive me, Paramjyoti Bhagwan was telling me at least 5 seconds before what is going to happen after 5 seconds. So I was mentally prepared to face whatever is happening. So during the emergency ward, when they're trying to revive me, before, it was all calm. They were doing some procedure, but it was all calm. Then a strong voice from Bhagwan said, it is going to get serious now. And as soon as Bhagwan said, I looked at my right hand side and a couple of technicians near the equipments they have, the alarm started going off. 3 to 4 seconds, Bhagwan said, alarm started going off. And they started looking at each other with such worried faces. And they're saying some medical terms like he's going into BT. And they're like, BT. And I could see the panic on their faces. But I was not panicking because Paramjyoti had told me, this is going to go wrong now. It's going to go serious now. So as these people are frantically trying to fix that situation that just arose, that medical emergency, whatever had gone wrong, senior doctor was called, and I could literally see on their faces that I have minutes now. And at that moment, I asked one of them, is it a good time to talk to my family? Please know what I learned. In that moment, what matters is your relationships. Nothing else matters. I learned focus on them so that if you have to pass away, you would have taken care of the most important thing in your life. I spoke to my family members, expressed my love. I gave the phone back. And these people are trying various procedures to revive me. What is happening to me physically when all of this is happening is, so I'm sweating when I'm talking about it. It was so strenuous. Remember old TVs, when you're trying to set the channel, sometimes the screen used to keep going up. And when the channel gets set, that stops, and then you can see the picture clearly. So as I was going into whatever the doctors were calling BT or shock, whatever it is, the entire world was going up fast. Sat. The entire world is flickering and going up, repeatedly going up. It was terrifying to watch that. It was also a sensation that what Bhagwan says, that we don't really know what this world is. Our idea in science of what this world is just a small part of what actually it is. And Bhagwan during this process is trying to remove fear from me. So Bhagwan playfully on the TV channel where that world itself is moving up, he's placing his hand and saying, should I change the channel? Some strange courage inside me. I'm like, okay Bhagwan, let's see what will happen. Anyway, you've showed us in Bhakti Yagna, we'll go to hell, you will help me there, I know. After that you will come and you will take me to other lokas, I know. So I was ready. You realize at that moment that dharma has changed you so much. You are not terrified of death. Fear was there little, but not terrified. Bhagwan has changed us inside in some darshan, in some course, through some guide, through in some diksha. We have been changed. We are not the normal people anymore. We truly are a part of the Kalki army. When our death comes, we are thinking of lokas and how we will go through it. And there is no terror. Little doubt is there what will happen next, but there is no terror. Because Param Jyoti is there with you strongly. He is there. What he tells in MMY class, that he will come, he will come. This is not just words like I thought. This is Bhagwan's guarantee. He will come and stand there with you. So as it started flickering very fast and Bhagwan is saying, should I change the channel? He's playing with me. And I'm like, Bhagwan, okay, I don't know what is going to happen. Let's see. Bhagwan is saying, Arey, before going to other loka, pray that you get Agneya Seva in that loka also. Because I do Seva during Havan in Agneya department. Bhagwan was like, ask that you should get Agneya Seva in that loka also. I was like, yes, Bhagwan, I want Agneya Seva in that loka also. And as this conversation is going, I know my time is getting finished. Because on my right hand I see one doctor with those two shock things that is about to shock my chest to revive me. That's where fear became better of me, because I saw a very close family member pass away and they were trying to revive with the electric shocks, and that family member never revived. So seeing that shock thing took me back to that memory. I started speaking to my Bhagwan inside. I said, Bhagwan, if I have to go, I'm not going like this. And Bhagwan, if I have to go, set right my relationships or give me a chance to stay here and set right my relationships. In your final moments, you'll only care about your close relationships. Not like the rest of your daily life, what we're worried about, you will not worry about any of them. In your daily life, what you think about, what is worrying you, your finances, education, job, business, property, in that moment I only thought of relationships. This is what I learned, that this is the most important thing. As soon as I said that, Bhagwan was playfully saying the ask for Agneya Seva in other loka. He said, Arey, this March you come for Agneya in this Satyaloka only. And I said, so Bhagwan, this will stop, this shock thing will stop. He said, wait, I'm stopping it. And throughout this process, I'm saying calmly to all the doctors, update, this is happening, update, I am feeling this, update, my head is spinning, update, the world is flickering. Calmly, like one announcer in a railway station, how they give very calm, factual, I am telling that. And then suddenly Bhagwan, he went ahead and stopped the flickering. So the whole world suddenly came into focus. And I said, update, it is not flickering anymore. And that man who was just about to shock, then he left. And he was relieved. I could see the relief on his face. I want to tell you one thing. Not only Param Jyoti was helping me throughout this 10 minutes of ultra high action mode of the emergency ward, Param Jyoti was helping the medical team also through me. Param Jyoti in this pain is telling them, tell them they're doing a great job. So I am telling in the middle of pain, in middle of incisions and procedures and injections and about to get shocked. I'm telling them, Bhagwan is asking me to tell them, you're doing a good job. He's calming the team down. He's telling them, tell them thank you. So I'm saying thank you for your effort. All of this is not me. I am only concerned about myself. I know Paramjyoti was taking care of them also. And while the TV starts, just before the TV stopped flickering, the channels that the entire world is going up, they stopped flickering. One more thing happened. When I saw that thing, right, but they're about to shock me, I went into fear and I closed my eyes. I was like, I can't see this. Okay. I told Bhagwan, I can't see this. You fix my relationships and take me now, or don't take me now and give me time to fix my relationships. So Bhagwan is like waiting for some time, looking at me, and as I closed my eyes, everybody in the emergency ward who's treating me, they're like, just like in the movie scene, they're like, open your eyes, don't go to sleep. It was so dramatic. It was like, do not go to sleep. And I was so fearful at that moment. In that weak, fearful moment, I don't know how to express how scared I was in that moment. Shri Paramjyoti's voice inside me was like, you face death with your eyes open. I'm waiting on the other side. You open your eyes and then you cross the line. If death comes, you cross it with your eyes open. But you will not close your eyes, and tell them that you will not close your eyes. And in a calm voice, confident voice, Bhagwan made it tell them, I am not going to close my eyes. I will stay awake. So these people, 2-3 people who are busy asking me, where are you from? What do you do? What mantra are you chanting? What is it about? So they completely relaxed, because like, this guy is now not going to close his eyes now. We don't have to keep talking to him continuously. They can focus on treating me. That courage, that courage is something which I have not seen in any movie. What courage Bhagwan put inside me that day. I was like, I will face it with eyes open, and I'm going to look at death with eyes open. I will cross it. That is Bhagwan's support for you. When you are stuck in any situation, your Paramjyoti will give you that courage. I've seen it. Even if you do not have that courage, your Paramjyoti will give you that courage, and he'll make you cross it. After I crossed, the flickering stopped. Bhagwan said, you'll go to surgery now. And when I went they took me to surgery. Bhagwan is giving me updates that, listen, they're going to do it from your hand. It is going to pain when they put that wire through your hand. It'll come up to your shoulder. It'll pain till then. After that, it'll be okay. And literally, that is what is happening after 5 seconds. So when they did that, see, usually in these operation rooms now, there is this imaging machine, the scanning machine, which is like, it's very huge. It's very big, and it kind of scares me a little, because it moves so freely and it is big. And this thing had come just so close to my face, like 1 inch. And I was like literally getting scared over here. Then I saw a Diksha Bhagwan silently walking into operation room, sitting on the stretcher that I was brought in, and he's moving his leg casually, and he's looking at the whole scene as if he's watching a movie, so casually, so relaxed he's looking. I looked at Bhagwan, I was like, oh, this is not such a big deal. Then I became calm. Then that machine that used to come, every step of this process, Bhagwan was making it very humorous, very loving. He was removing the fear from all of this. So Bhagwan said, I'm sending my friend, he's very big, you give him a kiss. I was like, what, Bhagwan? Then this machine came right next to my face like this. And I was like, what should I do, Bhagwan? Bhagwan said, kiss it. So I kissed it. And as I kissed it, I calmed down, I went into Ananda, and I'm sitting there. I'm like, yeah, Bhagwan is watching, yeah, what to worry. Little pain was there, but Bhagwan was telling me before. And when I came out, I was much, much better. So what I have learned from this is, first of all, take care of your health. Develop a strong bond with Param Jyoti, strong enough that when your Param Jyoti says something, you will listen to it. Thank you so much for all your prayers, your messages, your calls. And thank you so much, especially to Kamal Priyaji's family that is supporting me so much to the recovery period. Thank you.